Welcome, my brothers and sisters. It's another session of the PM Hour. Let's get back into it. And we're going to get into another one for y'all. You know how we do. I'm Patrick.
I'm Terry.
Oh, yeah, it's your boy Gary. It's all about the melanin, y'all.
All right.
All right. And, okay, I know it's been a minute, y'all. And we've had, a lot that's happened. You know, we've had, we still going through the corona, lockdown, all that. And we had a huge election. And right now we have President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. So, you know,
Kamala
we're doing
or
that.
Kamala?
Kamala.
Caramel?
Kamala.
Oh,
damn.
okay. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. All right. We doing Kamala Harris.
Caramel. I mean, they said it. Somebody said caramel. Go ahead. Yeah.
Wildin'.
Go ahead.
Wildin'. But we doing that, right? It would seem like, okay, I know that's a big thing right now. We're going to talk about that. Y'all don't think I'm lame. But I want to actually talk about a different topic. Before we talk about the election, I want to talk about Keke Palmer. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. And that whole situation, I know you guys saw my girl out here. She doing some PDA with her Caucasian partner, right? And, you know, I'm not really tripping so much off of like, okay, we got Serena Williams, right? I know I didn't say that earlier, but Serena Williams, because Serena Williams is also one of them ones out there where it's like, you know, when you think of like strong black woman, Serena Williams is one of them ones that's out there. And not only is she a strong black woman, but she's also dated some strong black men. She dated Common, one of the ones that's, you know, I think she dated him right before she dated this white man that she's with, that she made a baby with. I think they're engaged at the very least.
Yeah, she did. She dated Common.
Already. Exactly.
Did she
so
date
that's what
Drake
I'm saying.
too at one point?
There was a rumor.
I think
There was a
Drake
rumor.
Had an admiration for her.
Yeah.
She might have winked at him.
Yeah.
You know, they might have had a date or something, but I don't know how far that went. But yeah that was an admiration.
Yeah, Common was the most known one. Yeah.
But there was Common, but regardless of that, what I'm saying is she's looked at as like a strong black woman. And a lot of times when we think of strong black women, we think of their partners being strong black men. Yeah. Or at the very least, a black man. Yeah. Right? And Keke Palmer is like on the younger side, but she has kind of given off that thing of she is a strong black woman, but not just a strong black woman, but like a no-nonsense pro-black black woman. Yeah. And then I think a lot of people, a lot of her supporters were kind of thrown off this week when it was revealed to us that she has been dating this white DJ. I think he's like a white German DJ. His name is Stein or something like that. But they have been dating since, first of all, we are in November of 2020. She's been dating this dude for like since 2019.
Over a year.
That's a whole relationship right there. You've been dating for a year. That's a whole relationship. And she has been pro-black. Okay.
I wonder.
She's been pro-black this whole year and last year. And now we find out she dating this white. A lot of people was thrown. So she got dragged on social media saying, okay, wow, we real thrown right now.
It makes me want to look into a previous relationship. Was it a white man before this white man and a white man before that white man?
She dated black before this. You know, I think, she dated black before this. So I think, that's even like another side thing. And I think that's why I brought up Serena Williams, who dated Common before she dated a black man. What's that about? But also, too, sis, I think you could understand why people are thrown right now. You out here pro-black, and then come to find out, for over a year, you've been dating a colonizer. Don't act new. Like, that's a problem. Right. Especially in the climate that we're in now. I don't know if like 2-3 years ago that would have been a problem, because it would have been like, oh, okay, they fail you, so I guess I see what you're doing. That's another topic. But at the same time, in this climate, you're dating this person, that's a problem. Yeah. You know, and I think the person that called her out, some of the people that called her out was saying, okay, we'll still deal with you, but at the same time, we'll feel some type of way about that, you know? Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Do you guys agree with that? Like, okay,
I do agree. I don't disagree with the feeling that black community have, because I think, and maybe to her credit, to Keke Palmer's credit, that maybe we thought higher of her than she was trying to give off. this whole time because okay, maybe she's just being her, and this is how she's always been, and we just felt like okay, this is a down black girl, and she was the round the way girl, and she was the girl the black, and everything dark skin, all of that. We felt like she was a certain type of way that she wasn't really fully trying to give off. Maybe that I'm just saying, speculating, but now that we're here, it's like okay, well. It does throw me back. And the lady on social media that says you're kissing this colonizer, I sympathize with that because, we do get a certain way when we see our people and the people that we cherish in the black community cross the line or step and get jungle fever and like that. And is this a time where, okay, is this the first instance of the Kamala effect? Kamala has a white husband. Kamala, she has a white husband. And she made this office. She, despite whatever you think, she made office, and she has a certain platform now. Further than Shirley Chisholm and everything that you can talk about. Kamala Harris is here, and she's a mixed biracial person, and she has a white husband and everything like that. So they make this more acceptable. Obama had a white mother and everything, but of course, thank God he was with Michelle Obama. So sticking to the subject. Keke Palmer, okay, I think we feel like she should recognize why this feeling is there. Like, we don't need more of this. It's like we don't want more of this. Like, please.
Nah.
Where does the loyalty lie? I'm not saying that she's disloyal, but it's too apparent. Is it on the other side? I don't know.
I mean,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Necessarily want to come. I don't necessarily want to say that it's really a difficult thing, but it is something that I guess these people, the ones that think about interracial dating, it is something that they do have to come with terms with. Again, it is about being unapologetically black. I think we need that now. You know what I'm saying?
Unapologetically.
Especially in this day and age, this type of environment all around the world was going on. That's why pan-africanism and what we're doing here is so great because this is what we really need, and this is kind of what will help better our future. So the people so for me, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I already understand that interracial dating, it just won't work for what we're trying to accomplish. What we need to move forward. So if you are on that side and you get that, and if it's all about trying to establish this black independence within our community, then these people that think about interracial dating have to understand that when you are involved with that non-black person, it's kind of like before, especially if you guys are getting married. See, like Serena, she already made the contract. You see what I'm saying? She already signed the contract.
She sure did.
So that means the majority of she money. Now, she could decide to put her money in the black community, but a lot of her money is commingled with her partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you guys do. You guys share this money when that come in or whatever. If she come in and decide to, usually they don't, because when you're interracial dating, that's what happens with interracial dating, because, you guys.
You're combining your economics, your politics,
exactly,
your spirituality, all that.
Comes into play. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be so rah, I'm 100% down with I'm with my brothers and my sisters in Africa with your money. You're not gonna do that. Your partner is not gonna allow you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? They're always gonna speak against that, and that goes to these brothers that get with these non-African Latins is the ones I'm trying to speak of, because they get with these lot of Latin girls. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to think that getting with Latin girls some form of now you still down or whatever. But no, she still got to be black, homie.
Oh, so yeah,
black Latin. Yeah, no.
So I feel like if some brothers feel like they can skate the line by getting a Latin girl, not necessarily a white girl,
Jennifer Lopez,
and they're still cool.
No,
right?
No, Jennifer. No,
she need to be a black woman.
Yes, because those. Africano Latino is still a black woman. It's still a black woman. It's an African woman. It's still an African woman at the end of the day. So you got to keep it with that spectrum. You have to keep that in within our diaspora. You know what I'm saying? You can't really branch out. So the point is,
a black Latin woman, not the white side.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Africano Latino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to keep it within the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to get at. And so point is, you know what I'm saying? What I'm really trying to stretch out is just to say that for the Africans that understand, that or that feel that they want to interracial date. You have to understand that it's a separation from you interracial dating and what it is for the black community. You can't step on the rah, I'm 100 with my peoples and talking about our community and what goes on and what we go through and what we fight for, because your economic values, your education, your political values, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your loyalties to a certain extent, all that still goes forward towards, not towards black people in the most sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not towards black people in the most sense.
And I don't think
there's
black
only probably
people-
one person that kind of done that. I mean, like, again, now this is probably why you said the Coon Files, and when we like expand this conversation, because we could talk about people like, sorry to cut you off, but Robert Smith. Now he's in a relationship with a white woman, but yes, his action still
good
goes
point.
towards blackness.
Yeah.
So that's like one of those things that it's like, okay, well then what you guys are really talking about here? The idea is like, you could commend him for the actions that he still do, but still understand that while he's probably in a position to use his money to help blackness in one way, that still isn't the case. He's probably a minority in the sense of what interracial dating is. Majority of them do not do that.
Yeah.
Like I said, now he's in a position to possibly do that. And he's been with a black woman all his life until he got with this white woman now.
And
then
also,
we'll see what happens. So
just to, not to interrupt,
Yeah, no,
but
please.
also too, you shouldn't limit. I mean, I think it's I don't know, like something to limit like blackness to financial, because Robert, he's able to do it. Robert Smith, he's able to I guess show like his support for black people in a financial way that one time when he did that thing.
Well, two times. He just did some new donation.
There you go. Congratulations.
Again, yeah.
But what I'm saying is blackness, right, is like more so a cultural thing than a financial thing.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm
Absolutely.
alluding to.
you
yes.
could give a
Go
thing.
ahead. Yes.
You could do that 5 times in your lifetime.
Right, exactly.
Congratulations. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But still.
But like
We'll take
at
it.
the end of the day, thank you. We will take that.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you personally, if you have a white wife that's raising your half black kids in a white traditional way, then it's like, okay, how much different are you than a white man with a white family that is like a great philanthropist that did like great things for black people?
Like, what's it worth?
Through their donation and because they're philanthropists. Do you see what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Your blackness is beyond what you can give financially.
Absolutely.
You need to also raise black kids. If you have a white wife or a non-black wife, I question the kids that you're
And in
raising.
many ways,
I don't know if I'm controversial for saying that.
No,
Being
it's
a black
not.
woman, I
It's
know
the PM hour,
tend
you know,
to
it's
be
the PM
whatever.
hour. Absolutely.
But like, I question. He could give. And we all know what giving is, right? Giving is you get to cross that off on your taxes. You get certain type of like breaks and things
Tax
like
breaks,
that.
tax
And
breaks.
you
Yeah.
want to give
Tax
because
breaks,
whatever.
yeah, right. Good
We
to your
know
heart.
what that is,
Yeah,
right? And not just that, but we know like statistically when it comes to like financials, black middle class or higher class blacks, they don't vote in the same like way of like the majority of like working class blacks. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a divide when it comes into like the black community. You still have a divide in when it comes to financial.
Yeah.
So that's also like a huge thing. So you can't like link. And remember, we just proved in this election that just finished, we're not a monolith.
Right.
We're not. And then you'll have, black males with a lot of financials in the black community. Even though a lot of the males are in prison, the percentage, a lot of the financials, the riches do also still lie with a small percentage of also to black males. So
absolutely,
that's
and I
what
get
I'm
your
saying.
point.
There's
And a lot of
certain
stuff,
things in that where it's like,
and a lot of things we're sticking to subject about,
Palmer.
Keke Palmer. It's like
Why
a lot
she
of
would
where's
venture
Wade.
out
It's a
into,
lot of
like, a
where's
white
Wade in the
relationship.
black community, and we talk about this, because it's like, okay, what do we value most? We brought up Robert Smith and stuff like that because despite how much billions you have, some things are far more important. The black family structure, I think, weighs a whole lot more than whatever of a lot of things you can do for the black community, period, because the black family structure and what the idea and ideal you give to your family and kids, it speaks to the future. It's the idea they have in their head that will resonate more and can make action as opposed to what you can do now as far as giving something material or attention. You could buy 50 black families a house, but if all of those children don't have the right idea, those houses mean nothing.
Right.
You know, so it's that type of thing. So with that, I think it weighed. And as far as what Keke Palmer did was, man, it said because of how we viewed her and doing this, and we see that it's a white man, this colonizer, or however you want to view it, is that, okay, I feel you and I like you still, even the comment that the woman made
I still mess
about
with
being
her,
a colonizer.
like,
She said I still mess with you, but the fact that you're killing a colonizer, it kind of give her a dualistic type of feeling on your subject of this.
A certain way now.
Yeah, it does. I have to put you in a category.
Take what she say, but maybe you ain't got to take it so serious to where she living this type
exactly.
of life.
You're like one of the. You're in the category of Robert Smith.
Yeah.
I'll put you in the category of. I thought you were more radical and more Afrocentric or Pan-Africanist type of thinking, Afrocentric type of thing. I thought you was more on this side of the Pan-Africanist type of thinking. Right, that part, but. You know, it is what it is. And, you know, we just have to take it for what it is and just place the categories because the black community deserves more than that. Not to say that she's the all and be all, but Keke Palmer, you know what I'm saying? She's an entertainer.
No,
just like a lot of entertainers.
Ain't no comment.
She's an entertainer.
No. She's right.
Yes, she's an entertainer.
Yes, definitely.
We look at her entertainers in a category. We have to put entertainers in a category. They're not the leaders we need. None of them. None of them are.
No, they're entertainers.
So I'm not going to be too upset at this.
No, they're here to entertain. That's what they're
here to entertain. You make your money and be good, that's all right.
But again, you know,
but don't get in the way of what we need to do.
But that's the point.
That's good too.
Yes.
That's great. We love that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
We do.
But don't get in the way of what we need to do.
Exactly. Yes. Right. It doesn't. We don't need you to sit here and try to what you call them? Trying to diverse up the black community. You know what I'm saying? We good. We got our Pan-Africanism. Yeah. And we're fine with that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to try.
I thought you were different, but my bad. Maybe our bad. Maybe our bad. Maybe our bad.
Yeah. Again, it's like a lot of times we kind of do that. We give them the benefit. You know.
Rank it, and we could talk about this next segment. We had to rank it if we thought, oh my God, we thought you were like 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. You not 100%. You like 90%, but that's still good. We love that too. We gonna support you, girl. We there for you, whatever. But we know you're not completely down. Kind of like you got that white situation.
Yeah,
right
you're not.
like,
you're not down.
We got that.
So
and that's what that is. We see you.
We go on more discussion. We like this. Is the PM Hour. You know, if you like what we talked about right now, leave you a comment at ThePMHour1@gmail.com or just chime in one of our social media, everything, and that we all going on. On Instagram, it's the PM.hour. So, you know, everything else is the PM Hour. So join us. This is what we talking about, y'all. What you think? All right.